Here we have beautiful cloisonné enamel gu, a BAJIXIANG gu in imperial, of course, and it's a matching pair to one that sold at Christie's Hong Kong just 5-6 years ago for 250,000 euros. The one in Christie's was also in very good condition, but not as perfect as this one. This one is really, beyond belief. It just has the usual pittings and bendings that all these pieces have, and possibly some very, very minor microscopic fills around the borders, but I'm not even sure about that. Overall, it's just, crazy piece in absolutely spectacular condition. I handled this piece already 3 times in my career. I acquired it from probably the most important collection there ever was in Austria, which was built in the 1920s and 30s with many imperial pieces. I acquired it from the heirs of this collection through an intermediary, which was in the mid-1980s, 40 years ago. It eventually then went to the Dorotheum for sale. We put it there, and it sold for a substantial amount already at the time. That was in December 1992. It's illustrated in the catalog, of course. And then it went into private ownership for 30 years, 3 decades, just to surface earlier this year, where we acquired it. It's funny, it still has the old consigning number from the Dorotheum here that I had written at the time, and so we acquired it again only to discover that its matching pair was sold at Christie's 6 years earlier. Keep in mind that both were together long time ago in this Austrian collection and were split only because of the inheritance in the 1970s. So the other one probably made its way into the Hong Kong market around 1970, 1980. Most probably, we don't know. And this one here came into our hands and eventually was sold in Vienna in 1992. Here we see we have the BAJIXIANG here, the endless knot, the conch, the pair of fish, the magic vase, the wheel, not the wheel of fortune, is the chakra, so it's actually the wheel of wisdom, the parasol, and others. Really, really nice. And I think if you're looking to buy a really strong and imperial piece of cloisonné with the best provenance that there can be, this is the piece to go. And it sold at Christie's for 250,000 euros. We started at 20,000 euros, so I think there's little room, but this has no reserve. It will sell for 20. So yeah. If you can get it for 20, I can say congratulations right now. But anyway, we hope that it will have a nice home in the future, where it will be for the next 30 years.